Hey, welcome back to the channel. We are doing another reaction and breakdown to another Crazy8 the Great rap. This one is a Full Metal Alchemist equivalent exchange featuring Jamar Rose, which, funny enough, I actually just did a breakdown reaction to Callan B's Beeswax with Jamar Rose in it. So, two Jamar Rose in one day. Hey, I'm in for a fucking treat. Oh my gosh, and this one only came out 11 days ago? I'm not so far behind? You're kidding me? This is awesome. All right. Well, before we get started, a couple things I want to say. Firstly, of course, just like every other reaction breakdown I do not watch my reaction first. Go check out the video first. Give him a listen. Give him a like. Give him a share. Go check him and Jamar on all their socials. They are just awesome guys. In fact, Crazy8 the Great messaged me on Twitter about this, and that's how I made sure to check this out. So thank you so much, 8. I say it every time someone reaches out to me to react to a video, but I really do appreciate it whenever people reach out to me. It's just one of the greatest feelings in the world. But we'll go ahead and take a look at this. I have not watched all of Full Metal Alchemist, so sadly some of these bars might get a little bit past me. I used to watch it all the time when I was younger, and I just kind of fell off. And I started watching it again recently, but I got very sidetracked and very busy, and I was not able to get past the first few episodes. But I am still watching it, so maybe we'll see what I can catch here. Alright, let's give it a watch. What y'all got? What y'all got, 8? Jamar?
Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value must be lost. That is alchemy's first law of equivalent exchange.
The pen is my utensil, turn this beat into food. Excuse my manners, talking while I'm eating is rude. Homunculus in nature, no more needing the rules. I'm a glutton for competition, I don't need an excuse, nah. Skill in a whole nother bracket. Call me Edward Elric in a full metal jacket. Skin tough as armor, Alphons couldn't match it. Can't lose cause I keep a win read to attach it. Suffer my wrath and bleed badly. I give more cause any fewer on King Bradley. I'm short-tempered and more equipped when I'm battling. Leave you beaten, defeated is nothing to me, sadly. Mustang with the flame, there's no other mad genius like me with a flow that's so covered. When I splice these words together, they won't suffer. But the end result is verses sicker than Show Tucker, nigga.
Okay,
if I give a little change, in return I get a little fame.
Alright, no. That sounds like a chorus coming up. We're gonna break that down already. I actually caught a lot of that. First off, before I even get into it, Crazy8 always has such just a very soothing voice to listen to. I mean, like, so a lot of his songs are just so nice just to put on and listen to and vibe to, because his voice is like butter. So, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I said the same thing back in the Scream raps that he did. Dude's just got a nice voice and a nice flow.
That is alchemy's first.
Excuse my man.
Alright, whoops.
The pen is my utensil, turn this beat into food.
This pen is my utensil, turn this beat into food. Already kind of talking about equivalent exchange, right? Alchemy, turning one thing into another.
Use my manners, talking while I'm eating is rude.
Yeah, talking about while I'm eating is rude. So I believe, didn't the first time whenever, I can't remember any of their names, but it's this officer right here. Whenever he shows up to meet Edward and Alphonse for the first time, it was whenever they were eating dinner, and they tell him that talking while he's eating is rude.
Homunculus in nature, no more needing a
Homunculus in nature. So if I remember correctly, there are 7 homunculus that are each reminiscent of the 7 deadly sins. I think actually one gets referenced here in a minute.
I'm a glutton for competition.
Yeah, I'm a glutton for competition. Gluttony being one of the 7 deadly sins, also one of the homunculus.
I don't need an excuse, nah. Skill in a whole nother bracket. Call me Edward Elric in a full metal jacket.
Yeah, alright, talking about his skill, call me Edward Elric in a full metal jacket. So they call Edward Elric the Full Metal Alchemist because of his arm, and you know, that's how he kind of got that title, was the Full Metal. But also, you know, he's very skilled. I remember I did get a decent amount in, and despite being quick on an attitude and very short-tempered, he is an extremely talented alchemist. and so call me Edward Elric in a Full Metal Jacket, also FMJ as in the Full Metal Jacket. All right.
Skin tough as armor, Alphonse couldn't match.
Yeah, and then still playing on that Full Metal Jacket, skin tough as armor, Alphonse couldn't match it. Alphonse being Edward's brother, who was completely lost whenever they were trying to bring back their dead mother using alchemy, and he was completely just stripped away. And so Edward managed to bring him back, sacrificing his arm and like a leg, I think, in the process. And in that process, he was able to do just enough to bring Alphonse back as a living suit of armor. So, skin tough as armor, Alphonse couldn't match it.
Match it can't lose because I keep a win re to attack.
Because I keep a win re to attach to it. Okay. As a
skin tough as armor, Alphonse couldn't match it can't lose because I keep a win re to attach.
Yeah, Winry, if I remember correctly, is the childhood friend, maybe love interest, I haven't gotten that far, of Edward, and she is also a very talented young woman, but she's also very headstrong and very, push forward, very headstrong, looking forward, very persistent.
Suffer my wrath and bleed badly, I give more cause any fewer on King Brad.
I suffer my wrath and bleed badly. I give cause any fewer I'm King Bradley. Okay, so if I remember correctly, Full Metal Alchemist is very much like German culture, right? So isn't it like Führer Bradley, I'm pretty sure? But Führer is also just like another way of saying, like, I guess someone of power, perhaps king, which I believe maybe is the same title as King Bradley. And I don't remember too much about King Bradley, but I believe he was a character in the manga and anime who I'm assuming maybe just didn't do a whole lot, or perhaps maybe he was aware of the issues going on at the time with the homunculus and things like that, but wouldn't do much about it. So I like that. Very nice play on words.
I'm short-tempered and more equipped when I'm battling. Leave you beaten, defeated is nothing to me, sadly.
Okay, I'm short-tempered and more when I'm... Hold on.
I'm short-tempered and more equipped when
I'm short-tempered and more equipped when I'm battling.
Leave you beaten,
Leave you bleeding.
is
nothing to me, sadly. Yeah, so Edward, very short temper. He hates being called all kinds of things. Most specifically, he hates being called short, which people say he's so short because he didn't drink milk because he hates milk, I guess, if I remember correctly. But he, like I said, is very talented, very skillful, not just in alchemy, but he's a skilled fighter. There's a reason why he's one of the youngest, if not the youngest, state registered alchemists or whatever they're called. He's just that skilled, him and his brother.
Mustang with the flame, there's no other mad genius like me with a flow that's so covered.
Okay, Mustang with the flame. Okay, so that's his name, Mustang. He is a fire alchemist. That's why he's very proficient with things regarding flame. He has that glove whenever he snaps his fingers, it can ignite sparks, and then he can control that fire. So mentioning the flame, but also he's got that flame, right? His bars are flame, his bars are fire. Mad genius like me with a flow that's so covered.
When splice these words together, they won't suffer, but the end result is verses.
Oh, when they splice these words, like when the dog and the kid were spliced together? Is that what I'm supposed to be picking up there?
Flow that's so covered. When I splice these words together, they won't suffer, but the end result is verses sicker than show tucker.
Yeah.
If I give a
Okay, let's turn it back up.
little change,
In return, I get a little fame.
they don't know for the love and respect, I get blood and some sweat, that's equivalent exchange. If I live a little vain,
In return, now I'm living through the pain.
they don't know for the love and respect, I get blood and some sweat, that's equivalent exchange.
All right. We got Jamar up next. Nothing too big in that, but I still want to cover it just to be safe.
A little change.
If I give a little
In
change.
return, I get a little fame.
In return, I get a little fame. So I guess that's kind of referring to, Edward and Elric, or not Edward and Elric, his fucking last name. Edward and Alphonse changing their whole life by giving a little change, and then they became famous for that. They became, the Full Metal Alchemist, after, more events passed, but you know what I mean.
They don't know for the love and respect, I get blood and some sweat, that's equivalent exchange.
Blood and sweat, that's oh my god, I can't talk. Equivalent exchange. So, you know, he's putting his blood, his sweat into it, and he's getting something out of it. He's getting the fame, right? That's the equivalent exchange. But also, that is, again, talking about the rules of alchemy, right? Following equivalent exchange, but also him and his brother trying to bring their mother back, using their blood, their sweat, to try and use that equivalent exchange.
If I live a little vain,
In return, now I'm living through the pain.
Yep,
they
yep.
don't know for the love and respect I give blood and some sweat, that's equivalent exchange.
Alright, let's pump this shit up for Jamar.
For the blood, sweat, and tears, man, my fit diamonds. They throwing dirt on my name, but I'm still shining. The wrist blind, and I snapped, and his vitals diving. I take off in that Mustang, I'm still driving. I keep that dog in my lap. I'm a Nina Tucker, never had to switch up on my brother.
Jamar, no.
Don't need another scene, I'm out here moving like Envy, how they undercover. Might as well treat them like rats since they love the gutter. It's been full body armor. Sins on my back, but they ain't fucking with the karma. I've been back with the llama. Everything that I pack, put a scar up on his face and make sweat run down his back like a sauna. I could never give you honor. Claiming that you moving militant. Discharge this Glock, harm instead it surely hit. Full charge your block, get him gone by the end of it. Equivalent exchange, I'm giving more than blood and sweat. If I give a little...
Very nice. Dude, I'm telling you, Jamar goes fucking crazy in everything he's in. Alright, let's go through it.
In return, now I'm living through the pain.
They don't know for the love and respect I give blood and some sweat, that's equivalent exchange.
For the blood, sweat, and tears, my fit diamonds. They throwing dirt on my name, but I'm still...
For the blood, sweat, and tears, my fit diamonds, which I think still plays on the equivalent exchange, right? Your blood, sweat, and tears using that equivalent exchange, and it's turning into diamonds, right? You're turning this pain and suffering into something that's worth it in the end, right? Yeah, they throwing dirt on my name, but I'm still shining. Obviously, right? They shit talking, trying to trash his name, his reputation, but he's still shining.
Wrist blind and I snapped, and his vitals diving. I take off in that Mustang, I'm still driving.
And take off in that Mustang, I'm still driving. Another play on the character Mustang, being both the character as well as the car. A very, very badass car, may I say.
I keep that dog in my lap.
I keep that dog in my lap. I'm a Nina Tucker. Forgive me if I'm misremembering here. Isn't Nina Tucker the little girl that got like alchemy fused in with the dog? I'm pretty sure. If I am, that's a wild bar, Jamar. That's a wild fucking bar if that's what I'm thinking
Nina
of.
Tucker never had to switch up on my brother. I don't need another scene. I'm out here moving like Envy, how they undercover. Might as well treat them like rats since they love the gutter. It's...
Yeah. All right, talking just much about the unbreakable bond of Edward and Alphonse, and then treating them like rats as they in the gutter. They're beneath him, right? They're beneath him. They're not only that, but they are literally the criminals like who live in the gutters, of society. Nice.
Full
Okay.
body armor, sins
Full
on my
body.
back, but ain't fucking with the karma. I've been back with the llama. Everything that I pack, put a scar up on his face and make sweat run down his back like a sauna. I could never give you honor. Claiming that you moving militant, discharge this Glock, harm instead it surely hit. Full charge your block, get him gone by the end of it. Equivalent exchange, I'm giving more than blood and sweat.
Yeah, and then just kind of still playing on that whole equivalent exchange idea of blood and sweat. But as he says here, he's giving more than blood and sweat, and which is what Edward and Alphonse do in the series, right? They give everything to what they do. Their blood, their sweat, their energy, their lives, right? They are the heroes of the story, and they'll do what it takes to do the right thing.
If I give a little change,
In return, I get a little fame,
they don't know for the love and respect I give blood and some sweat.
that's equivalent exchange.
If I live a little vain,
In return, I'm living through the pain. They don't know for the love and respect I give blood and some sweat, that's equivalent exchange.
I like that. Very nice, very nice. All right. First off, Crazy8, thank you for sending that to me and letting me know that it was out as a little reminder. I really wanted to that fucking Meat Canyon video is wild. We're gonna get that off my screen. We're gonna get that off my screen. But I've really enjoyed that. It actually, like I said, I was trying to watch as much Full Metal Alchemist as I could before I got to this, but this was very beginner friendly for someone to get into and listen to. In fact, I think this really encourages me to watch more of it. Specifically, by the way, I should mention this Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and that is what I'm watching. And so, yeah, I caught a lot of those bars. So that was awesome. Very nice, easy to catch. But they also said a lot about the characters, specifically about the ideas of Edward and Alphonse and their thought process and what they think like. Because that was, from what I know at least, they're very accurate to the characters. And then in terms of like just the quality of the song, I mean, great as always, right? Like I said, so who producer Sean Charles, mixed and mastered by Thrizzy, both of them killed it. It was very almost sad in a way, almost like a kind of a dire, almost like a doom kind of beat, which is again very fitting for Fullmetal Alchemist. It's a very dark show with very dark ideas. I mean, they were just kids when Alphonse was torn apart to shreds and then placed into a suit of armor, and Edward lost his arm and his leg, and they lost their mother, and hell, even as the show is going on in the early stages, they are still just kids, really. They're teenagers. And so it really fits the dark tone of the show. And then as for Jamar and Crazy8 themselves, I really ain't got nothing bad I can say. Like I said earlier, Crazy8 has such a good voice to just really sit there and vibe to and listen to. It's very soft on the ears. I mean, hell, I have both his Scream raps in my Spotify playlist, and I listen to them pretty frequently. They have a very high chance of showing up in my Spotify Wrapped because of how much I listen to them. And his wordplay is always one of my favorite things about him. If you want to see some really great wordplay from him, go check out the Scream rap, but also the symbiote cipher from Digs to Prophecy. He is in that one. He represents Scream, funny enough, and he had some really fun wordplay on that character. And Jamar continues to impress me with that whole flow where it was more like that right. It was very on itself, very quick paced and tying into itself. Very nice. It was really a good switch up to the more slower kind of pacing that we had going on for this chorus. So I really like that. Awesome. So yeah, I think that's really all I got to say about it. If y'all made it this far and like the song, guys, make sure to go check out this and give them a like. Like I said at the beginning, like, share. Go check out these guys on Twitter and their other socials. They're really cool guys. Like I said, I am so just thankful that Crazy8 keeps into contact with me. It really, really makes my day when I get a message from him and any other artist. It's awesome. I really enjoy it. Yeah, and so I guess that's all I got for this. So if y'all like reaction breakdown content, go check out my channel. I got all kinds of reaction breakdown content. Like I said, I've recorded like 4 videos back to back. I'm trying to get back on it, guys. So go check out what I got. If you like movies, video games, nerdcore songs, just rap in general, go check out my videos. I got all kinds of breakdowns and reactions on there, but always make sure to go check out the originals first, please. And if you like maybe gameplay, I got some gameplay on my channel. Really starting to focus on shorts when it comes to my gameplay, but they are there regardless. So yeah, if you have anyone or anything that you'd like me to check out and maybe do a reaction or breakdown to, give me a comment down below, and we'll see what we can do. So cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.